18. A local case recently put the side effects of Ambien in the spotlight. A man claimed the drug led him to hallucinate while unconscious, leading to violent consequences. Now the I-team has learned how Missouri law made it difficult to keep the man out of prison, even though prosecutors didn't oppose it. Tonight, 5 on Your Side's Christine Byers has the latest on the case.
Trent Swick went to bed after taking Zolpidem, the generic form of Ambien, on October 12, 2019.
The next thing he knows, he wakes up and he's in an orange jumpsuit in the Jefferson County Jail.
At some point after taking the pill and going to bed, Swick drove about 30 miles. He opened fire on 2 random cars along Highway 21, narrowly missing 5 people. His attorney, Neil Bruntrager, says his client told police he
believes that he's being chased by go-karts that are green go-karts that are being driven by what he describes as furries.
When it happened, Swick was an insurance executive and father of 3 with no criminal history, and he wasn't making sense to responding officers.
Their assumption was that he had either had too much to drink or that he had ingested some sort of narcotic.
A toxicology report shows Zolpidem was the only thing in his system. Here's Swick during an interview with the I-team in December.
I'm sad, not just of what I caused, but what could have occurred, just like that.
Swick spent more than 2 months in jail and the rest of the 4 years it took to go to court on house arrest. Shortly before trial in late 2023, Swick pleaded guilty to felony charges.
Why would he plead guilty?
There's no way in the world he could have understood that this drug would create this behavior for him. But under Missouri law, because he voluntarily took that pill, he can't make that claim.
And the court might not have let a jury hear the sleeping pill defense.
That would have been really unfortunate for someone who really had no idea what he was doing at the time.
Dr. William Newman is a forensic psychiatrist who reviewed Swick's case for the defense.
It was only his prescription Ambien that was confirmed in his system. And to my knowledge, there's not a published case like that in the United States.
Newman says he's consulted on other cases involving the sleeping pill defense.
One of the clear things to look for is whether there's what's called a rational ulterior motive, whether there's another explanation other than an Ambien-induced delirium that could explain the person's criminal actions.
In Swick's case,
there was no other explanation that I or seemingly anybody else could come up with as to why he would be doing that. A guy with no violent history, no criminal history, who would just wake up and suddenly decide to start shooting people.
Jefferson County prosecutors did not oppose probation, but a judge sentenced Swick to 7 years with an option for a 120-day drug treatment program. If he completes that program, he could be out in April, even though he only took a sleeping pill as it was prescribed. For the I-team, Christine Byers, 5 on Your Side.
If you have a tip for Christine and the 5 on Your Side I-team, you can leave a voice message at 314-444-5231 or just send an email to tips@ksdk.com, and all calls and correspondence will be kept confidential.
Freeway free fall.